Hi guys, Money Maniacs coming to you today, and we want to do a little history on uh, gold backs here. As you can see, what are gold backs for? What was their intended purpose? Are they actually currency, or are they just collectible? We're going to dive into all that today as we get into this. As of right now, there are 5 states: Nevada, New Hampshire, Wyoming, South Dakota, and Utah that currently have gold backs. Now they come in denominations of 1, 5, 10, 25, and 50. The only ones I have with me are the $1, but we'll use these today. So there's Utah. They started it, and then Nevada, New Hampshire, Wyoming, New Hampshire, Wyoming, and South Dakota. We'll get into these here a little bit. They were actually a Utah legislation that was trying to find a way to get away from the fiat currency. Basically, it's the currency that we have now. For those that don't know what that is, your currency that's in your pocket is basically just a promise to pay the bearer. It's not backed by anything anymore. It's not backed by silver or gold like they used to be years and years ago. They're not backed by anything but a promise from the government to pay what that said. So that is all, really all we're doing is taking paper and giving it to this and giving it to that, because our system is calling that money right now. Excuse me. So they came out with these, and we'll go through these. I think they're really nice pictures. These are all 2023 issued. So they do make different issues, different years. Obviously 2019 is when they started. They are 1/1000th of a troy ounce. The reason of gold, they did this so that way they would be able to be purchased. They were trying to get it to where they'd be able to just, be worth $1. However, that didn't work because the collector's market took over, and they don't know. I don't know. They don't know what they're going to do because these are nowhere near worth $1 a piece. They're worth more than that, and so they're not sure what they're going to do. I think this kind of bit them in the butt a little bit. But like I said, they do come in the 1, the 5, the 10, the $25, and the $50. So it's kind of interesting that they made a $25 gold back, where we've never had a $25 before. So that's new and exciting. The gold that is in these, I wanted to mention that, is actually between 2 clear layers of polyester, and then it's got the gold in there. And how you get the gold out, and if you wanted the pure gold, you would have to refine these down, and so that's how you would have to do that. Is you'd have to refine them down. We've looked at the Utah enough. We'll show the Nevada off for a while. She's pretty nice. Nice picture. I love the artwork they did on these. At least they went back and did some great artwork on these. And they do have serial numbers. I don't know if I can get that for you, but AU 879 32 and then AU 05243. So they are serial numbered like a regular currency. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, these were intended to help against our current issue that we have, because it's a big Ponzi scheme of the government promising to pay you. What did I do? Oh, I see what I did. Okay. New Hampshire. I'm just trying to show you all the different designs for those that didn't see them. And it's really one of those where... Oh, we saw that one with the buffalo. Another one with the buffalo. Now, the question remains, is any more states going to take over with this, because they've been doing it productively, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. They've been doing it respectively. Each state has been kind of gradually onto this each year. So I guess we're just going to wait and see, because it's still a little early in the year, if someone's going to gravitate, another state's going to gravitate toward this. Or has this become a collector's market so bad now that they can't do it for the reason that it was intended to be done, is what I mean. Now, I did want to mention that these are not minted by the federal government. I did want to mention that. These are minted by a private mint, and it's called Valerium. And Valerium is a private mint. I don't know what state it's in. I just know that Valerium is the one that mints these for now. If it does go through to where this becomes an actual currency or what have you, then that'll be something that, the people, the powers that be, that'll have to determine what they want to do with. Do they want to put less gold in it to make it, then they're going to have to deal with silver. We do have silverbacks, but those are, I've only seen one design, and those are going for like, the $1 silverbacks are going for like 200 and something a piece. It's just ridiculous. So I'm not sure what they're trying to do with those, unless those were just for right now, for collector's items. These are great collector's items. It is a nice way, I will be honest, to, because it is 1/1000th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. So it would take 1,000 of these to have an ounce of gold. But it is a nice, inefficient way if you're a paycheck-to-paycheck person and you're wanting a little bit of gold in your stack or something. I mean, fractional gold is hot right now. It really is. It's got a high premium. I think that's why these are blowing up, because of the premiums on gold and silver right now, the fractional. I think that's why these took off. Not just for the collector's market, but because of the fractional of it as well. But, I mean, it's just a good way to, you get 100 of these, you got a 1/10 of an ounce of gold. And they're just very pretty, easy to stack, easy to handle, and it's I've got them in these harder plastic top loaders, but you could put them in something that you can find, like a makeshift plastic box if you wanted to, if you were just trying to, if room was an issue in your safe or something, and these would shrink down to a little or nothing. And because they're almost like a foil film, in the way but they're very thin, and so the only reason they're stacked so high is because of the top loaders, because I'm going to try to protect them a little bit better. But yeah, that's where we're at with them. There are actual businesses though, in Utah and Salt Lake City and other places. There are some businesses in each state that are actually using these as actual currency now. A small number of like the small mom and pop business shops and things like that, they are using these for currency. Now I don't know how they're, obviously they got to use the credit card machines and the other, because you got to be able to have a payment of everything that is still legal federally. But there are businesses that are, a small number of them, that are using these in everyday transactions, which I find kind of cool. And I think that I think they're just trying to see if this will take off. Now, me personally, I'm hoping it does take off, because I want to get back to where my money is actually backed by something. But hey, everybody's saying we're going to a digital currency anyway, but again, that's just backed by numbers on a computer screen. And I'm one of those, I don't like that, because yeah, technology gets better, but as soon as the technology gets better, the hackers get better, because they have to. So I just want something that's backed by something that's actually worth something. And so that's why I actually do like these gold backs. But leave me a comment in the description below. We'll start a discussion. What do you think? Goldbacks, should we start spending them more? Should we, should they find a way to where they can make something to where our money's backed by something again? Or should we just say screw it and go straight to a digital currency?